So here's now, you now can speak the language of Horizon 2020. There's Pillar 1, Pillar 2, and Pillar 3. EIT, I wasn't going to say a bit about this, but I noticed there's a few regional bodies. This is trying to fund regional innovation, trying to get companies started up at local level. You might check that out for the companies. You can forget about this one, it's about nuclear. And the European Commission here has 7 institutes of their own called the JRC. Now, a little bit of Brussels terminology. This is called a bottom-up program. Now, bottom-up means you are totally free to submit anything you like. So at Marie Curie, anything goes. But top-down means that if you're putting in a proposal here on aging, you better know where it came from. So what I say to people when they come to me and they said, I'm putting in a proposal on aging society, take Trinity College Dublin here, they were putting in a proposal on comorbidities. Now, I never heard the word before, but they were telling me that when you get older, you don't have heart problems and diabetes and Alzheimer's, you have all 3. You know, I was scared, I'm 59, so I was listening really intently about that if you have all these diseases, how do you develop an IT system so that each specialist knows what you have? Now, so when they were putting into that proposal, I said to them, who wrote the topic? Now, what Sylvia does at the moment is she go off and do a research on that specific topic. And when they found who wrote the topic, they completely changed the way they were thinking about that proposal. Now, we were doing a clinic 2 weeks ago and we asked the guys that were writing the proposal, who wrote the topic? And they said, we did. I said, how do you mean you did? We wrote the topic, they said. The topic in the work program was written by them because they're the senior scientist who the commission listened to, who was a really experienced person. Now, it didn't mean they were getting the funding, they still had to write a good proposal. So can you see that when you're dealing with these what are called top-down programs, you must understand this kind of process here. And that's why I designed the websites for you today. Okay, now somebody mentioned this to me this morning, Science with and for Society. Who was that person? So yeah, now this is your Pillar 1, Pillar 2, and Pillar 3. And you have these little programs getting young people interested in science. Where's Engineers Ireland? Yeah, that's for you. Are you involved in this program? Oh, this is made for you. The STEPS, you know the STEPS program you have? Science with and for, it's so I'll show you the link. You go in there, and I actually thought you'd already be inside there. Yeah. And sometimes they call it an ugly acronym, SWAFS, Science with and for Society. This one here is called Gender Equality in Science, for some of the gender people. Integrated science. Now, but this one then is about ethics in science and so on. So before the break, I'll show you exactly where you find those particular things.